My name is Dave Howell, and I left Seattle, Washington, United States of America. I left 8 years ago in 2002, and I've been sailing around the world for the last 8 years. This boat is my home. The boat has traveled various places. We've been all over the Pacific and Indonesia and Malaysia, and now we're in India. But some of my favorite places are French Polynesia. There's an island group called the Tuamotu Islands. The Tuamotu Islands are all atolls, and there are 1,000 miles of islands, and we spent quite a bit of time sailing around the atolls of the Tuamotus, diving and fishing and meeting local people. That was one of our favorite places. A second place was Vanuatu. Vanuatu used to be called the New Hebrides, and it's northeast of Australia, and it was a wonderful place for the people. The people are just fabulous. They were very, very poor, but they are very, very giving and sharing. We like India. We haven't seen all of India. We've only seen Kerala, only part of Kerala. But what we like, we see. We like what we've seen, we like. And we especially like the people of India. The people of India are wonderful, the way they share and the way they get along. And all the religions come together, and everybody is tolerant, and we especially appreciate that. And I would say that's our favorite places that we've been so far. The Somali people are obviously in big trouble. We have to go through there to get to the Mediterranean. It's been a lifelong dream I've had to sail this route, and I'm not going to let some bad guys stop me. And maybe they will, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try and get through there. I think we have a pretty good chance of getting through there. We are planning to sail carefully and take our time and use precautions. Personally, I'm not a political person, so I don't know what the situation is. The country is obviously run by gangsters, and as a result, the people are in trouble, and I feel sorry for the people of Somalia. We've had some wonderful experiences out in the ocean. It took us 18 days to sail from the Galapagos Islands to the Marquesas Islands. It was 18 days, no stop, and we're out with nobody, no horns, no telephone, no. I would like to see a program put in place where they start addressing the litter in the water, because there's a lot of litter in the water, which is a hazard to our yachts. Right now I'm running my motors, and if I suck a plastic bag into my water intake, my motor will overheat and it'll ruin my motor. So the harbor needs to be clean, and I think that's important. And if you could start a program to make the harbor clean, and a program in the schools to make the children aware of make Cochin clean, and it would be absolutely a hit city if we could get rid of the litter. Well, we left Seattle right here in North America in 2002, and we hopped down the coast, San Francisco, San Diego, down into Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, Acapulco, all the various stops all the way down to Central America, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, missing some in there, Mexico. Then we decided we went to the Galapagos Islands. We spent about a month in the Galapagos Islands. Very interesting place. Then we sailed to the Marquesas. The Marquesas are beautiful, tall islands in the South Pacific. Then we went to the Tuamotu Islands. The Tuamotus are a long chain of, these are the Tuamotus, are a long chain of atolls that are very, very beautiful. Then we sailed on to Tahiti Islands, which is Bora Bora, Tahiti, and then onto the Cook Islands, and then to Tonga, and that's a dirty fingernail, and to Tonga, and then we went to Tonga, and then New Zealand, and then from New Zealand we went to Fiji. New Zealand we spent 6 months. Fiji, then up to the Marshall Islands. We hopped up in the Marshall Islands. Cyclone season down here, we went up here where there's no cyclones, so we spent the time in the Marshall Islands. Then when the cyclone season ended, we came back down to Vanuatu, and then from Vanuatu to Australia back to New Caledonia, Vanuatu again, then back to Australia, then hopped up the coast of Australia, across the top of Australia to Indonesia. We spent 3 months in Indonesia sailing with Bali, and we went to saw the orangutans. We hiked into the jungle of Kalimantan and Borneo, and then we went to Singapore and up through Malaysia, through the Malacca Straits to Thailand to the Andaman Islands, which was our entry into India. From the Andaman Islands, we sailed around and up to Cochin, and that's where we are now. And that's where we are now. We did it. So we've come that far. Here's home, and there's where we are now. So we just have to go that far to get back home. It took us 8 years to go this far. How long will it take us to go this far? We don't know. Maybe, who knows? We don't care.